distinguished guests, faculty, fellow graduates, and esteemed audience members. First, I want to say I'm deeply honored and humbled to be a graduation speaker. Today, we are here to celebrate the batch of 2023 of Luddy School of Informatics, Computing and Engineering. Congratulations, fellow graduates, on your amazing and unique achievements. First, when I start this story, first I thought I'm going to introduce some Vim joke at this point, but then I realized nobody here might have actually used Vim, because those who did are still in the sophomore year. And second, it also doesn't work with the GitHub Copilot. So this is a 100% Vim jokes free graduation speech. So this is going to be boring, I give you that. Do you remember your first day in school? Think about the number of things that you would have got right to come here. This is also a good time to think about the people who are there to help us when we didn't get the things right. Like our parents, family, friends, and everyone here that we are so grateful to be surrounded by. Today, we find ourselves at the doorstep of a new age of AI. Of course, that we are so excited about the number of opportunities that it brings, but at the same time, a little concerned about the inevitable workplace transformation that may follow. But I think the Luddy School has prepared us to become active thinkers that can think complementary to AI to generate an irreplaceable value rather than becoming mere passive dependence of it. That will also help us to become the leading researchers and engineers in our respective fields. But that's not all. There's also an elephant in the room that we didn't address yet. Those are the people who didn't even have the opportunity to use a computer but regardless paid taxes to fund our education and research. As a country boy who grew up in Sri Lanka, if not for those taxpayers, I wouldn't be graduating my PhD today, not even by a long shot. So, as we find ourselves at the doorstep of AI and technology, I think we have a social responsibility to them. Granted, some of them still think that the world is like a giant pizza, but it's their taxes that has funded this most advanced research today. Over the past few years, we have witnessed an alarming levels of privacy infringements. For example, a very recent research by Mozilla shows that all the major car companies collect even the most intimate information about their consumers and sell them for profit by making cars the worst consumer product category when it comes to privacy. Not phones, cars. Who does seen that coming? We have also witnessed an algorithmic amplification of hateful and divisive contents, exploitation of human weaknesses in forms of subliminal messaging and dopamine loops by the advertising and social media companies intentionally for profit. The upshot of all of that is the increased political polarization, digital divide, and a mental health crisis that we witness today. None of these are by any means the responsible users of AI or any technology for that matter. As a roboticist, if I walk up to my grandmother and to try to explain about a self-driving taxi that may come to pick her up in the future someday, she may go like, then who's going to help me get in the car? Who's going to help me fold my wheelchair? What's going to happen to your Uncle Joseph, who by the way has got 6 kids? All of these are pressing issues that we don't have any answers today, but worth addressing. So, the lack of inclusiveness in AI and biotechnology is going to be far worse than anything else. So what can we do? Basically, we can hold our codes accountable. We can start by making sure that our codes are responsible, not divisive, but inclusive to all parts of society. Some companies who hide behind this curtain of openness do not really open their codes or their models, so nobody has any idea about the broader societal implications of those models. We can release our course open source so we can change this problem. And finally, we can develop research and entrepreneurial initiatives to democratize AI and robotics technologies without reinventing the wheel all the time. Those are the only ways that we can guarantee our course will translate into the well-being of the public, the people who actively contribute to the research and education. Back to 2023, it's my pleasure to be speaking to you all, and massive congratulations on your graduation. Thank you.